Number 1. E4. E5. F4. Pawn text pawn. Knight F3. Pawn G5. Bishop C4. Pawn H6. Pawn H4. Pawn F6. Knight E5. Pawn text knight. Queen H5 check. King E7. Queen F7 check. King D6. Queen D5 check. King E7. Queen text pawn checkmate. Number 2. E4. E5. G4. Pawn text pawn. Knight F3. Pawn G5. Knight C3. Pawn G4. Knight E5. Queen H4 check. Pawn G3. Pawn text pawn. Queen text pawn. Pawn G2 check. Queen text queen. Pawn text rook promote queen. Knight D5. Knight A6. Pawn D4. Bishop E7. Queen text bishop check. Knight text queen. Knight F6 check. King D8. Knight text pawn checkmate. Number 3. E4. E5. Pawn F4. Pawn text pawn. Knight F3. Pawn G5. Pawn H4. Pawn G4. Knight E5. Knight G6. Knight text pawn. Knight text pawn. Pawn D3. Knight G3. Bishop text pawn. Knight text rook. Queen E2 check. Queen E7. Knight F6 check. King D8. Bishop text pawn check. King text bishop. Knight D5 double check. White winning in this position. Number 4. E4. E5. F4. Pawn text pawn. Knight F3. Knight C6. Pawn D4. Pawn D5. Pawn text pawn. Queen text pawn. Knight C3. Queen E6 check. Bishop E2. Bishop B4. Pawn D5. Bishop text knight check. Pawn text bishop. Queen F6. Pawn text knight. Queen text pawn check. Bishop D2. Queen text pawn. Rook B1. Knight F6. Bishop B5. White winning in this position. Number 5. E4. E5. F4. Bishop C5. Knight F3. Pawn D6. Pawn C3. Queen E2. Pawn D4. Pawn text pawn D4. Pawn text pawn. Queen text pawn check. King F2. Bishop B6. Bishop B5 check. Pawn C6. Rook E1. White winning in this position. Number 6. E4. E5. D4. Pawn text pawn. Bishop C4. Queen H3 check. King F1. Bishop C5. Pawn D4. Bishop B6. Knight F3. Queen G4. Bishop text pawn check. King F8. Pawn H3. Queen G3. Knight C3. King text bishop. Knight E2. Queen G6. Knight E5 double check. White winning in this position. Number 7. E4. E5. Knight F3. Knight c6. Bishop c4. Knight f6. Pawn d4. Pawn text pawn. Castling. Bishop c5. Pawn e5. Knight e4. Bishop d5. Pawn f5. Pawn text pawn. Knight text pawn. Bishop g5. Bishop e7. Bishop text knight. Bishop text bishop. Rook e1 check. Knight e7. Knight e5. Bishop text knight. Queen h5 check. Pawn g6. Queen text bishop. Rook f8. Knight d2. Pawn c6. Knight c4. Pawn d6. Knight text pawn check. King d7. Bishop e6 check. King c7. Knight text bishop check. Queen d6. Queen text queen checkmate. Number 8. e4. e5. f4. Knight c6. Knight f3. Pawn d6. Bishop c4. Bishop g4. Castling. Knight d4. Bishop text pawn check. King text bishop. Knight g5 check. King e8. Queen text bishop. Knight text pawn. Pawn text pawn. Pawn text pawn. Rook text bishop check. King text rook. Knight e6 double check. White winning in this position. Number 9. e4. e5. f4. Pawn text pawn. Knight f3. Pawn g5. Pawn h4. Pawn g4. Knight e5. Pawn d6. Knight text pawn f7. King text knight. Bishop c4 check. Bishop e6. Bishop text bishop check. King text bishop. Queen text pawn check. King e7. Knight c3. Knight f6. Queen text pawn. Bishop g7. Pawn d4. Rook f8. Pawn e5. Pawn text pawn. Pawn text pawn. Knight d5. Queen g3. Knight text knight. Bishop g5 check. Bishop f6. Bishop text bishop check. Rook text bishop. Pawn text rook check. King text pawn. Queen g5 check. King f7. Queen text queen. White winning. Number 10. e4. e5. f4. Pawn text pawn. Knight f3. Pawn g5. Pawn h4. Pawn f6. Knight text pawn. Pawn text knight. Queen h5 check. King e7. Queen text pawn check. King e8. Queen h5 check. Queen e7. Queen e7 check. King f7. Bishop c4 check. Pawn d5. Bishop text pawn check. King g6. Pawn h5 check. King h6. Queen text pawn check. Queen g5. Queen text bishop check. Queen g7. Pawn d4 checkmate by bishop.